location. Now broadcasting.
Hello, everybody. It's Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion, as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the defending champion New England Patriots taking on the NFC champions. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Charles, the Patriots, they did it again. Their 12th Super Bowl appearance ever. That's a record as they seek to go back-to-back, something that hasn't been done in the NFL since Super Bowls 38 and 39 were won by the Patriots.
So you just have to marvel a little bit, don't you? How they get this done year in and year out. How do they get there? Because I just wonder at some level, do we take them for granted? Their excellence, you just kind of count on it, right? They're going to win the AFC East. They're going to have the home field advantage to the playoffs. They're going to get to the Super Bowl. None of that is easily done. Yet every year we're talking about the Patriots possibly, getting it done and adding to their record books.
They're trying to make it 3 wins in 4 years. The only teams to do that, the Dallas Cowboys in the 90s and
these Patriots in the early 2000s.
Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they are back again in the big game. It's their 4th appearance, but all coming since the year 2000, Charles.
They've been in it 3 times total, right? Lost 2 prior, right? Lost once in Detroit to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Remember, Mike Holmgren was the head coach of that team. And then they lost that heartbreaker to the New England Patriots when Russell Wilson was picked off. But the win, it was magnificent. That was back in the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area, Super Bowl 48. And remember, they just rolled over the Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning in that one. They'd like to have that kind of performance again in this one.
The first Super Bowl of a new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway.
Free kick out of bounds, kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wait, set, 380!
Mark 54!
Pick me up! Hey, 62!
Running out of the gun with White. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Check, Mark 54! Mark 54! Drop in.
From the 45 on second down, Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Cassius Marsh. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. And now lined up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Well, if those at home were wondering if we were going to see some offense in this Super Bowl, I think your answer was right there. Incomplete, but they take a big shot early.
Like the script, if they get the big play early, so much the better. But if nothing else, they send a message. They're going to be aggressive in this game.
So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
He's always been an incredible decision maker on the field. Takes care of the ball really well, puts his team in the right positions, makes sure the play calls are accurate. Also was a minor league baseball player. Didn't hit very well there. I think he made a great career choice picking football.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. There's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play.
The ball popped into
This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Brady trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Good drop by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Edelman was the intended target.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
Let's go.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delayed game, offense.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still first down.
Going the other way.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delayed game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still first down.
Sooner or later, we should get a snap, I think. This is now 1st and 25 after another penalty. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. It's a gain of 34. Well, that didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what'll happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a
6-0.
All that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Brady gives to Michelle. It's a
6-0 our score. Jimmy is playing football in his game. It is 14-7 in his game.
To the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Brady on the bootleg. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 38-yard line.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Dorsett's got it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Cassius Marsh, his 2nd sack of the night. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Brady. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it. This is White. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline.
It's 6-0 extra point. Good. 7-6. Patriots.
This drive spans 7 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Hello.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Hey there, who commented?
They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10.
How are you and Jax?
What about Jax?
Throwing is Wilson and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's in
How are you?
as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defense.
I'm doing okay. How are you? What is your name? The person that's commenting? I'm so sorry. I'm not able to read it.
And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Two receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Now, meanwhile,
I'm good. My name is Jax and I am a big fan of the Seahawks.
incomplete. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I like the Seahawks too. Seahawks are a good team. They just took the lead, by the way, just to let you guys know. It is 12-7. Seahawks.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Going quickly here to Thomas. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm blind to how do you play on PlayStation?
Try and throw on 3rd down. That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. First down, here's White. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9, Brady, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Brady now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. On the ground, this is Michel. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down now. It's White, and shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And his throw here is incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it. This is Michel. Well, the ball is out. Michel lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The complete.
You should be night manager in the red zone of Dark Forest.
He's helping out this offense is your boy, Upati.
And all he wants to do is have running plays called. Fire out and smack people.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Going for Metcalf on the... And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield 40 before being taken down.
So you want me to be in the red zone of Dark Forest? Is that you that's still commenting there, buddy, that was talking about the Seahawks?
Draw up these beautiful plays.
I love playing night manager.
But occasionally,
I actually have not logged in yet today because I was busy this morning. I probably didn't level up today, but that is quite alright, honestly, if you want to be on technical.
First and 10. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf.
First down?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Wilson now already over 200 yards in this first quarter. He's got another first and 10. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Okay, well, just when you can, you should do a video in the red zone of the forest.
And with that complete, he's now north of 200 yards here in the Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to...
I don't do videos of me in the dark forest.
It starts to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target. A quick look here at the Patriot defense.
Dante Hightower's
it's okay.
run-stuffing inside linebacker who has the ability to go to the edge and rush the passer. There's no better...
End zone caught. Touchdown. Three touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So that one will be accepted.
Who do you want to win the Super Bowl on February 8th?
First and 10.
18-7.
1 yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one. And a New England first down.
There are so many things to watch for with defense.
Who do I want to win the Super Bowl? Seahawks or Patriots? On February 8th, I predict Seahawks.
Play action there. It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
They dump it over the top to it.
I predict the Patriots to lose the Super Bowl and the Seahawks to win.
Brady already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's first and 10.
Yay.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down with a sack at Ziggy Ansah. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18 from the gun. They run with Michelle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Shotgun now for Brady.
Like I said in blind, so are you the one playing?
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
New notification.
Now,
Microphone unmuted.
for the 2nd time.
What did you say? I'm sorry. Can you please repeat that?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On 1st down, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35.
He's gone. Touchdown, Metcalf. Can you repeat your message there, please? Thank you.
Blind, are you the one playing?
Super Bowl. Yeah, the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Yes. I am the one playing, yes. I am playing. I am also blind as well.
One team is pressing, and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing, it's scoring, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like.
I am the Seahawks against the Patriots. and I'm the one that's playing as well.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
How do you play? I didn't know blind people could. Could you tell me how to play?
This is Michelle on the counter. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Sure thing. Basically, I just make my players like really, really good, and I do it with voiceover on the PlayStation. Big play by the Patriots. It's 24-7.
A little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is...
What are you playing on?
But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So 36 now, first and 10.
My PlayStation.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
To throw again, Brady. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Patriots get a score closer. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Kick is up and good. 24-7 becomes 24-14.
5 plays, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it in.
Where are you from?
Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And lucky to get away with there.
I am from Harlan, Iowa.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Wilson.
He's got room, look out.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. He's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Wilson now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's first and 10. To throw is Wilson, and nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down. On second and 10, Wilson going back to more. This time
I am from Seattle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a throw on first down there, but it's complete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that'll be incomplete.
Do you have some vision, or are you totally blind?
Look up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, with the 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead.
But I live in Arizona.
A nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Times the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kicker commits the kicker's card.
I got to go eat lunch. Bye.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They defer to White out of the shotgun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to
entering auto flip on top of the eye. Entering auto flip.
They'd love to just strike back for a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow the defense a chance to catch their breath and settle down and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And now it's 3rd down.
That's 53! Mike 50, Mike 50! We ain't giving him nothing to protect it. Reload!
From the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Brady gives this to White. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Watch 54, watch 54. Watch the run.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. Utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter.
37-14. Seahawks with a big-time lead.
A little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running. Sometimes people after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
They get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
Jimmy is playing his Madden football or his NFL, and he is now ahead 21-7 in his game. Which team are you playing as, Jimmy? Seattle against Patriots? Am I right? So he's Seahawks against the Patriots. Same as right here. He's over on Twitch.
Ziggy Ansah able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Here's Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. He will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 33 yards that time. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen to fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down. When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. Wilson, it's caught. Lockett. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they've rallied and made the tackle.
So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
Brady now on first down. Dorsett making the catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. That goes as a gain of 11.
Defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
On play action, it's Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well.
Tyler Lockett. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight as his guys continue to pour it on. He missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken near the 13. And good starting field position. He'll get this
43-14.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now White, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. Throwing is Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. There was the veteran Devin McCourty. He got a hand in there to break that one up. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. A first down there on a pickup of 25. A great Great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson will find Metcalf. There he goes left side. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
It's not even halftime yet. 51-14 Seattle.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Brady, complete to Dorsett. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And he's got it, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James White, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl, and the Pats able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Let's go!
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Here's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep. He's got him in. Complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's going to got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This is fielded at the goal line.
We play to win. Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. There's Wilson to throw. He got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. That's caught inside the 20. Well, he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big pickup of 38. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well, no matter how one rips.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Patriots scored before halftime, making it 51-21. Patriots just scored, Seahawks just scored to start the 3rd quarter. It is now 58-21.
Probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion, we're just shy of the marker. Now Michelle. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll run on first down. White. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
I thought you were ahead, 21-20.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He's got Lacoste as tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Okay, apparently I gave you guys the wrong score in Jimmy's game. He's playing his game, and he's losing. But, yeah. Touchdown, Patriots! 27-58. Extra point coming.
Measure of respectability. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, I'd keep going his way.
And he's doing it.
Extra point up and good. 58-28.
We have a great return of service guy in tennis. No matter how you whack it at him, it comes back at you. In this case, he just envelops it and brings it in.
This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now Wilson on first down. And there's that man again. It's complete. Tyler Lockett, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, put this one out of reach. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken near the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this.
68-28, Seahawks beating the Patriots.
Increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. On first down, White pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, it's complete. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. It's success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 10 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record. 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record. But he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
My score is 40-7. Yep. Good. And the Seahawks here just scored, and they're going to continue to pour it on. It is 28-70. Ow! Ouch!
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And they go back backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Opting to run again here with White. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Throwing now is Brady. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He's got the tight end, Vanette. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Underneath pass here to Van Ness. He'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. He's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. He's got him in, complete. It's Julian Edelman. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 7 to 28.
Call Super Sim Game Stats Depth Challenge Medical Center Challenge Play.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach.
Challenge offensive, defensive settings. Enter penalty player skill CPU skill is select and set to 80. Set to 100. Entering settings screen, you have entering
final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd and a yard. Brady complete to Watson, the tight end. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Brady.
And the tight end is certainly in position built to move.
Dorsett's got it. Touchdown Patriots. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Pats able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catchers, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Gostkowski the extra point. So they do get one score back.
70-35. Made them a little bit better in the first part, so that way they have a little bit of a chance. It's, once again, 35-70.
7-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach. It got his man complete. The 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 64 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's going to be caught. It's a 10-yard line. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And is there bad blood here? I mean, and go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
New notification. Dual Sense wireless controller battery level is low.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Brady, a quick throw out to Edelman. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
78-35.
Brady on 3rd down. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And the ball is knocked out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 66.
From the gun, it's Brady. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep in the Seattle territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll run with White. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that.
Through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Right there. 53.
And they will run it with Michelle. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Michelle on an island by himself in the backfield. 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Brady. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away. They'll try to run it in. Michelle. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out. But does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Well, the grand scheme of things,
84-38.
so they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Now Wilson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there,
This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. And I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical. It
took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official official says this one counts. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
92-38. And there was a flag.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Brady now to throw. He's got right here. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number. Fantastic job, fantastic performance. And he's going to have to ice up his arm afterwards, too.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Dorsett making the catch. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Jalen Reed in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's White. And nothing doing here is this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. They stay on the ground. About the 6. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, there he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 68 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
This is Carson. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Oh boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Could also result in a melee later, though.
100-41.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Brady. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And his throw is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
To throw on 3rd down, Brady. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Again, it's Brady. Looking sideline, incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again. Brady, caught by the tight end Watson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Patriots able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards. Tyler Lockett, the 30, 10. He's going to score. It's a Seahawks touchdown. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return as his guys continue to pour it on. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Wilson. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think. Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. He thought he was going to take it upfield, and it curls back inside for the completion.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you also can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 14 yards is the pickup there on a New England first down. Brady now on first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. But you and I both know
106
and worked hard to make it
48.
Brady's throw there complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion. Gets 6. Now Brady. He throws it and hits the slant right to Thomas. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, and this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
Let's go.
Less than 2 minutes remain here in Super Bowl 54. So it's Seahawks football.
106 to 48.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Wilson to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I didn't see it.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is he pulled it in one-handed. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. And he showcased his blazing season.
Was he wearing football cleats or track?
Big time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team. That's going to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get
I gotta watch this back. Oh my God.
keep him in front with that speed.
So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming from Wilson and the Seahawks.
Wait.
Now it's Wilson. And this is taking him one-handed. What a catch. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
56 to 114.
When we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point
Periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job, execute it.
Throw complete to Dorsett. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Here's Brady to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. After the interception, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 30, 10, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for two.
Right here.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No,
okay.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened down here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
7 yards there and a first down. One final try now for Brady. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Good job by the Seahawks. Big time win. 120-56.
Post-game report player stats.
As you see it up on top of the screen. Excuse me, 55. So 120-55 the final. Good game by the Seattle Seahawks. Super Bowl coming up real soon. On February 8th, Seahawks and Patriots facing off. I'm going to watch that on Westwood 1. And we will have, hopefully, updates for you right here. So keep it tuned. Remember to like, subscribe, keep comments appropriate and respectful.
Finish game.